Can you briefly explain the issues that are being addressed today?
A bunch of community agencies, we're all getting together to make a lot of noise and to be seen in the community, to let everybody know that we're standing against sexual exploitation of minors.
First of all, I want to really thank all the family members from ABASI and from the NCPC and from OCO for coming out today. When I got elected, I was talking about how we were going to take Oakland back block by block. Well, this is clearly one of the blocks, right?
Is anybody willing to stand with me with picket signs that say we don't want prostitution in our neighborhood? Is anybody willing to do that? Is anybody willing? If you're willing, stand up out of your seat and show that you care about your neighborhood.
Well, I love that this is happening on Cesar Chavez Day because he was a man who spoke truth to power. And I think that that's a really important principle, especially in a diverse community that is accustomed to being ignored by the existing seats of power.
We represent over 3,500 parents, people and faith, families and business in the East Lake and San Antonio neighborhoods.
We have a real problem with the young girls that are out here prostituting on our streets.
Every girl and every young woman living in the flats of Oakland right here are at risk for sexual exploitation.
Explain some of the violence that's been going on in this city.
Well, over here, like many kids have been shot. In terms of the prostitution, every single day over here, no matter what time of the day or night, you see ladies, walking up and down the street.
I think putting young girls who are ushered out or forced to do this is unacceptable. The impact to the community is bad, and you see a lot of citizens out here are basically saying enough of this, and they want to work with the police department to see if we can change it totally.
So all these prostitutes getting arrested, are you guys going to help them to get rehabilitated or just lock them away?
Well, no, the city and the county have got some really good programs to help, especially the girls who are underage, who are teenagers. We don't just lock them up. We try to get them into programs so they can do something better with their lives.
Can you briefly explain
the main issues that are being addressed today?
And how they affect you personally?
Personally, well, I'm a case manager, so I've had some of my kids, unfortunately, caught up in that world on both sides, either pimping or being exploited. So, yeah, it affects me every day.
My son goes to school around here, so it affects the school systems, it affects businesses that are around here.
My understanding is that they're going to address shutting down one of the hotels where there are sexually exploited minors.
We're looking at 3 motels throughout the city, and I think it's time to send a message that you can't do business and you can't make money off the lives of young children and do business in the city.
The city of Oakland worked with the community in the Diamond neighborhood to close down the Hillcrest Motel and convert it to affordable senior housing.
So if the city gets control over the motel again, what do you recommend for them to do over there? Like a recreation center for the youth?
Well, there's a lot of things it could be. It could be, a recreation center would be awesome, but getting the money to fund that is another issue.
What changes are you looking for to happen after this is over?
Well, today, at least, we want the commitment of the police to work more closely with our families here in this neighborhood.
Right before I got here today, I got a chance to ask a number of youth what they felt like were solutions to the sexual exploitation of their own peers. And the 2 things that they said were more programs, and the second thing they said is more jobs. More jobs for youth and more jobs for their families.
Why is
this gathering today important?
And what's special or significant about
bringing the community together like this?
Well, when a neighborhood organizes like this, it really sends an important message because the community raised their voices together and made this a big deal. And, so it puts everybody on the spot. Puts the police on the spot, puts me on the spot. We got to deliver now.
Only the community can make the difference. Cops, they can't do it on their own, as we've seen in Oakland. Organizations, we can't do it on our own. So if we all get together, it makes sense.
Well, you always win a battle when the community comes together.
It's important for the city of Oakland to start being united, to communicate with each other, and get involved.
Until we start valuing the lives of children and providing them what they need to grow and be successful, we're not going to reach our potential as a city.